Welcome back, everyone, to Kawaii Time 101. It's been a little bit of time. Didn't get the number of videos that I wanted to get up last week because we were doing something new. We were retooling a little bit, and we're going to get further into video production. We have to go to our notes. I'll show you what we did. As we're doing LPS movies, so we're on LPS movies here. And then I created a little concept here. And rather than doing ads, I'm going to do something known as video posters. And I had to set it up so that we're going to work in 720p. That means that we want a width of 1280 and a height of 720. So done in GIMP. So we're now actually going to be working in GIMP more often than not because it really does a good job at animation. So I'm going to go create new. There's the what we want here, and so you click on OK. It brings up our layer here, and what we're going to do first, because animation has to be done in steps and tests. You can't just jump into animation and do it like that. It's like you have to play around with it, and you'll see that today. There'll be also something new is that for the first and last song, I hooked up my computer to a keyboard, and I'm gonna be creating my own music because every time you put up that something that's copywritten, it always gets flagged, and there's always issues and problems where people really can't see it if it's flagged in other countries as not viewable because of a copyright issue. Then your video gets blocked. So in order to avoid our video being blocked, the first and last song right now are going to be songs that I created on the computer, and it's our first shot. This is the way playing is. Playing doesn't have to be serious. It's just playing around, and your first attempt at things, they're not going to be so good. But they are what they are. They're the first try at it. So what we're going to do now is we want to make we want to work on text right now. So I'm going to select the text tool, and it gives me a chance here to select the text that I want. And I'm not really too sure what I want in terms of I'm gonna try this one here. I'm gonna try this one here. This one here. I'm not too sure what I want, so I'm gonna try this one here. Save by 0. I'm gonna just select an area where we can do the text here. I want to do a larger font. I want to do 30, just so that we can see it. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna say hello, and that's our hello up there. Now we're going to resize this so that we just have the hello. Close this. And we're going to click to duplicate. Duplicate the layer. We're going to click on the eye here so that the first layer is invisible. Then we're going to go to our move tool, and it says move active layer. And we're going to move hello over just a little bit like that. We're going to copy this again, duplicate layer, and we're going to over just a little bit. See how it's moving over? And just overlap it like this a little bit. We're going to duplicate this again. Because what we want to do is we want to move an effect that the text is moving. And we'll do 4 steps. We'll do 4 points to it. Duplicate. And this so that it's all by itself over here. Now we're going to go up to filter to where it says animation. We're going to try blend. I've done basically a 4 frames in between that will set it up. You'll see how this will end up working. We'll click on OK. And this is what we get here. We go into filters, animation, down to where it says playback. And now let's play. And there we go, things are moving over now like that. So we have an animated test. We got an idea of how this actually works. And so now what I have to do is, once I've got this working like this, now I have to go in and really figure out how I want this to actually look like. And that means playing with some of the features in here and seeing what we can come up with. So let's go back to animation again. We're back on our original one. Okay, so let's try this one and try burn in. See what it looks like. Okay, and we're going to try this and see what it looks like. Don't know what's going to happen here. Nothing really seemed to happen, so I'm going to go back to animation. This is optimizing animation. It gives us another part here, so we're gonna come in here and we'll do filters. Animation, playback. And so now that we do that, not bad, but there needs to be some fixing up of this because I don't want it to be blurred across here. I want it to sort of, I want the word to actually move with the background hidden, so I've got to figure out how to get that done. And while we only have 10 to 15 minutes here, this playing around like this will take actually a couple hours. So you know, as you're playing and playing something that you can look at how the, and then go from there to see what you can and can't get done. So basically, I'm going to play around with this, and the goal is for Wednesday to have a completed movie. Our first animation. Our first animated movie is going to be about 30 seconds in length, and it will take about a week to produce that 30 seconds. So I said, don't feel bad about things. If things don't work out the first time, keep at it. Try it again. If something doesn't work out, then try it again. And basically, keep going, trying different things. There's a lot of tutorials on the internet. I was able to pull a large number of tutorials off the internet that show me how to do different things. Now I'm experimenting with the stuff by myself because not everything is exactly the same. So I'll leave you with that, and I will see you people on Wednesday.